Hello YouTube, Jedamon 2005 here with a review of the blue Shogun Ranger from Power Rangers Super Samurai. That's right, so we finally have another Shogun Ranger, the big 12-inch figures like we had for Jaden a while back. So we see a very big package. We see Super Samurai logo, 3 ways to play, Shogun Blue, 14 armor pieces, Water Kanji, Shogun Ranger, Kevin, and there's Najee's face, and then it says water under here. All this on the side we see Mega Mode Blue right here, and it says Shogun Ranger, and it's got all the water symbols and whatnot on the back. We see the 3 ways, the 3 ways we can play with this toy. Pose Kevin, or actually not 3 ways, 3 steps, because that's not, whatever. I guess that's 3 ways, whatever. So morph Mega Ranger to Shogun Ranger. Pose Kevin. Attach the armor. Display Shogun Ranger. Yeah, and then we see Super Mega Mode Red along with Mega Mode the rest of the team up here. Only on Nickelodeon. Hopefully not for too much longer. We can get normal seasons again. Yay. Okay, so anyway, enough of my stupid ranting. Let's bring in Kevin. A good old Najee right here. You see he's the same type 12-inch figure we saw with Jaden with the last Shogun. So we have Najee's face, right? Najee's face instead of the helmet. The Mega Mode chest armor. His arms, we see all the little plugs, right? To plug everything into. We have a hole on his belt for the Mega Blade, which we'll look at in a minute. His belt, and then all the legs. The Mega Blade is the same gray Mega Blade that came with Jaden. You can see the peg here. That will, that's your arm, just peg into his belt right over here. There we go. See, like this. It looks really large on him. Articulation for the figure, let's move this, is his head doesn't move. He's got this shoulder joint, the elbow joint, his wrist swivels. He's got the leg joint, it swivels and it can move all around. He's got the knee joint here, and then he's got the foot joint here that can move pretty much any way you want it to because of the way the joint's set up. So we can take Kevin here. Here's his helmet. So we'll turn him into Mega Mode Blue. And I'll talk about this now. Show this on. It feels like they made the Mega Mode helmet too small for his head. Because like this one pops off real easy. The one for Jaden just kind of slipped on and stays on. And the one for Antonio stays on. But like the one for Kevin just kind of like had to force it on all the way, and like I feel like it's gonna like screw up his head or something. I don't know, but it's really weird. And then this was the back. We didn't show the back. So now we have Mega Mode Blue Ranger, and then we have all the different armor pieces just like we had for Red, and we're gonna go ahead and attach them all to Kevin. So we'll start with his feet. And all of these there, we'll see it as we go along, are the same as the Red Ranger ones. They are just blue instead of red. The feet armor tells you, let me find the letter, right in here, you can see there's an L right there to tell us it's for his left foot. So the foot armor tells you left from right, and we're just going to go ahead and snap it on. Right there, left and right. Good, and then his knee armor here doesn't have any kind of letter in there, but we want to make sure we put it on correctly, and I always do this backwards. So it goes with this pointy thing, the colored part goes up. Alright, so we're just going to kind of jam the peg into the hole, because this one, the knee armor for some reason likes to make me look stupid because that one went on real easy, but it tends to not go on as easy as the rest of the armor. So we'll go ahead and push that in. Whoops, wait, find the hole, and then push it in. There we go. So Kevin's knee armor went on really well. I know one of Antonio's did not want to go. Alright, so that's on. Let's take his arm guards and we'll shove those on. So we see the plug here and then the peg, and then the small part is going to cover up part of the back of his hand. So we'll just plug this one in here like this, and then the other one, and these, let me lay him down a second. We'll also, if we can see way up in there, there we go, there's a R. That's right, so his hand guards will tell you which arm they're for as well. Right there. So those are in. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pop off this front Mega Mode chest plate. We can see, here's Kevin. His chest right there. And then we're going to put that aside to pop in the Shogun chest, which has the big kanji on it in gold and black. And will allow us, so we now have shoulder plugs to plug in the shoulder guards, which are the big things with the Shogun symbol on it as well, and gives us space around his waist to plug in this armor here. This is the front piece. We see the Shogun buckle opened up after the disc has been stuck in. These, just like on Jaden, these two pieces move, and this one moves a little bit. So we're going to pop that around with your arms. Arms up, like you tell a little kid. Arms up! We're going to dress you, Najee, because you can't do it for yourself. So put that around the front, and then this is the back part, which this piece also moves, like his butt flap. I don't know that, it just sounds, I like saying butt flap because it sounds funny, and that sounds childish upon hearing it. And then we're just going to plug it in together, line up the pieces. Alright, and then this side, actually both sides have a peg. I don't know why, but you can plug the Mega Blade into here as well, if you want, right? And then Shogun Mode Blue can have the Mega Blade there, but we're going to put it in his arm, so I'm going to re-pull it back out for like the 80th time in this review. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is get the shoulder armor. Does the shoulder armor have letters on it? Never bothered to check. Yes, it does. Right here under the hinge. Let's see if you can. It's kind of really dark armor, but there is an L right here where my finger is. That tells us the left armor, and we're just going to plug it into the slot right here. So plug it, and it moves. We can see it's hinged to move with his arm to keep from inhibiting movement. And then the other side. So we're almost done armoring up Kevin. Alright, come on. Stay in. That is the one thing about these. You gotta really pop that shoulder armor in, but it's fine. Cool. Alright, so the final piece, this is probably my only other problem with the figure besides the helmet seemingly being too small, is here's the big gold kanji for his helmet. Now that's not the problem. I like the kanji and I like the big gold, like having the big gold kanji on his head. The problem is that because of the way the shape of the kanji, it sits in. Here's the peg, and I'll show you when I plug it into his helmet. Let's how do? Let's see. Okay, hold this up. So I'm gonna plug it in, and it's just kind of sitting in there, and it's not really holding it down. You can see the rest of the kanji is very disconnected from his helmet, whereas on Jaden's, right here, it's like really sitting in there good. Like it's down in there. There's the whole front piece, it's like attached, like pushed up against the helmet, so it's not going anywhere. This thing, if I look at it crooked, it's falling out. And to me, that's a bit of a problem. Because what if I want to look at him crooked? Right? I mean, I don't want to look at him normal all the time. And I don't want to fall out just because I look at him funny. So, so here we have, let's get another look, Shogun Mode Blue Ranger, ready for action. Now let's get his Mega Blade in his hand. And I'm just going to do the same pose I gave Jaden just because I like it. And hooray for uniformity. So I'm just going to bring his sword up across his chest, bring this over a little bit, and then kind of give him this, standing pose here. And there we go. So we have Shogun Mode Whoa, too high. Shogun Mode Blue Ranger. Ready for battle to defeat the Nilox and do things with random Megazord combinations, because there's no set Megazord that Shogun Mode gets used in. We're just going to use it whatever we feel like. But I really like this guy. Maybe I'm slightly biased because, you know, he's named after me, but it's a cool figure. I like the Shogun modes. I think they're really nice. The blue's a good color with like the dark blue all over the armor. And I know they are kind of expensive. I know mine came from Toys R Us for like $35. I don't know what they are elsewhere, but I saw them and they were the only ones. I was like, ooh, mine. So, but I think they're definitely worth it. Like, because, like I said, Shogun mode's awesome, right? And if you get all three, which it's cost a lot of money, but you get like this cool display of like 3 big Shoguns, like they're gonna come kill you or whatever. But I love the Shoguns, and I'll stop rambling like a retard now. So, until next time, which should be Gold Ranger, check out the podcast, website, Ramboards, RidersRangerRambles.com, bringing you the latest token news in the craziest way possible. And as always, thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.